The Los Angeles Lakers find themselves at a crossroads. After a grueling game against the Utah Jazz, one thing was clear: their depth at the center position was lacking. The towering presence needed to hold down the paint was missing, and the absence of a true rim protector left their defense vulnerable. The front office knew it. The fans knew it. Even the players felt it. Every missed rebound, every easy layup conceded, and every moment of defensive struggle was a stark reminder that reinforcements were needed. The search for the right piece to complete the puzzle had begun again, and the urgency was growing by the day. Mark Williams. A name that had been linked to the Lakers before. The previous trade had fallen apart, leaving fans disappointed and analysts questioning the team's next move. But rumors, like the tides, always return. New whispers suggested that Williams could still make his way to Los Angeles. This time, it wasn't just speculation, there were signs. Conversations between insiders hinted at renewed negotiations, back-channel discussions that kept the hope alive. The Lakers, always calculating their next move, were keeping a close eye on the situation, waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike. Reports from Charlotte indicated that Williams was unhappy with his role on the Hornets. He wasn't seeing the minutes he believed he deserved, and tension was building behind the scenes. Sources close to the situation hinted that Williams might even seek a buyout to free himself from the franchise. The frustration was evident. A young player with promise, stuck in a system that didn't seem to value him the way he felt he should be valued. His body language on the court, his demeanor in press conferences, it all pointed to a growing dissatisfaction. And for the Lakers, this was an opportunity knocking once again. A second chance to acquire a player who could help anchor their defense and provide the interior presence they so desperately needed. The Lakers had an ace up their sleeve. Dalton Knecht, their promising young player, was off the table. If Williams was bought out, the Lakers could acquire him without giving up Knecht or any valuable draft assets. It was a calculated move, one that could solidify their frontcourt without mortgaging the future. It was the kind of strategic patience that separated great front offices from the rest. In a league where impulsive decisions often led to regret, the Lakers were taking their time, weighing every possible outcome before making a final call. But the situation took a twist. Williams was listed as out for a recent Hornets game, despite not appearing on the initial injury report. Was it a strategic decision by Charlotte to hold him back? Or was there something deeper at play? Speculation ran wild. Analysts dissected every statement, every roster move, trying to decipher what was really happening behind closed doors. The uncertainty only fueled the anticipation, making each new development more crucial than the last. Tensions escalated when reports surfaced of a mock trial over the trade dispute. The Hornets were challenging the Lakers' justification for backing out of the initial deal, citing undisclosed medical concerns. The Lakers claimed Williams had issues with his foot or ankle, not his back as initially assumed. If Charlotte won the case, the trade could still be reinstated under the original terms, potentially forcing the Lakers into a decision they thought they had avoided. It was a legal battle unfolding in the background, adding another layer of drama to an already complex situation. The Lakers had to be careful. Every move, every statement, could tip the scales in one direction or another. Beyond the immediate need for a center, the Lakers' front office had a long-term strategy in mind. By avoiding a hasty trade, they preserved their assets for a bigger move in the offseason. A name that had started to surface? Nic Claxton. If the Lakers held on to their trade pieces, they could make a run at the Brooklyn Nets' defensive anchor when the time was right. It was a delicate balancing act. The need for immediate reinforcements clashed with the vision for a more sustainable, long-term roster build. The front office had to navigate this challenge with precision, ensuring that short-term fixes didn't come at the cost of long-term success. Fans, always the first to spot hints, noticed something intriguing. Mark Williams had started following multiple Lakers players on Instagram. Was it a sign of his desire to join the team? Or just a coincidence? The speculation ran wild, adding to the drama of an already intense situation. Social media detectives dissected every follow, every like, every interaction. In today's NBA, where online activity often foreshadowed real-life moves, this only added fuel to the fire. Was Williams sending a message? Or was he simply enjoying the ride as much as the fans were? While the trade saga unfolded, the Lakers were still dealing with their current reality. Jackson Hayes was sidelined with an injury, and Alex Len was struggling to fill the void. Every game was a battle, with Anthony Davis forced to shoulder an even heavier defensive load. The need for reinforcements was urgent. The wear and tear on Davis was becoming more noticeable, and the coaching staff knew that without proper help, the road ahead would only get tougher. The Western Conference was unforgiving, and every loss felt like a missed opportunity. As the days passed, the situation remained fluid. More developments were expected, with the Hornets determined to fight for either a reinstated trade or another resolution. For the Lakers, patience was key. The right move at the right time could be the difference between another season of disappointment and a legitimate championship push. The stakes were high, and every decision carried weight. This wasn't just about a trade. It was about strategy. It was about seizing the moment. And most of all, it was about believing in the journey ahead. The Lakers' story was still being written. And whether it was Mark Williams or another piece down the road, the next chapter had yet to unfold. The fans held their breath, the front office kept their cards close, and the players on the court continued to fight. The season was far from over, and the biggest moves might still be yet to come. Here's a crucial insight for you: diving into financial education can significantly elevate your quality of life. In the realm of finance, take the time to explore bonds and stocks, with a special emphasis on real estate investment trusts, REITs. These investments have the potential to generate passive income. Approach this journey with diligence and opt for reputable investment brokerages globally. By doing so, you'll be laying a solid foundation for a more secure and prosperous future.